What's up, guys? How we doing? Hope you all are doing well this evening. Getting started here in just another moment. Just waiting on a few more people to jump on in. Does look like all teams were sold and paid for, so thank you guys so much for that. If you are ever looking to get into any of our breaks, if you didn't get any teams on eBay or you want to add to it, make sure you check out our Discord. I do post all unsold, unpaid for teams in the Discord before we go live. And I will drop that link in the chat for you guys now. This is our third break of 4 today. Third of 4. But without further ado, we have 5/20/21 Donruss basketball hanger boxes for ya. All cards will ship. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can pull some fire for you guys. This box, we're just going to knock them all over. Boxes are very difficult to get to stand. Too many cards in a hanger. Anti-gravitational Donruss hanger boxes. All right. We have Steph, Michael Bridges, Darius Garland, Bam Adebayo, JoJo, Dame Dalla, Shake, Jackson Hayes, MB3, Dragic, Sweet Lou, Dwayne Bacon, Thonmaker, Galloway. There is Markelle Fultz, McCollum, Bobby Portis, Tyler Hero, Jeff Green, Bryn Forbes, Jaylen Brown, Wes Matt. Then we have Marquise Chris, Gallo, Brooke Lopez, BC, Tristan Thompson, Montrez, Jason Tatum, Daniel House Jr., Drew Holiday, Dinwiddie, SGA, Trey, Green Flood of Alonzo for the Pelicans, Jonathan Isaac for the Magics, and league leaders of Ray Allen for Milwaukee. There's a great expectations of Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings. Franchise features of Siakam for the Raps. Great expectations, James Wiseman for the Warriors. Mannion for the Warriors. Tillman for the Grizz. Bane for those Grizz. Quick for the Knicks. Najee for the Nuggets. Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. Nesmith for the Celts. Killian for the Pistons. The Paw for the Bulls. And Cassius Winston for the Wiz. Closing out all first hang the box. Let's see, number 2. We have Dwight Powell, Anthony Simons, Scary Terry, Vooch, Eric Gordon, Devontae Graham, Cody Zell, DSJ, Lulu, Marcus Smart, Cantor. There is OG, Fred VanVleet, Pascal, Gordon, Kevin Porter, Taurine Prince, Tobias Harris, Jonathan Isaac. There is Jordan Poole, Luke Kennard, RJB, Joe Harris, Larry Markkinen, Kawhi, Wendell Carter Jr., Jared Allen, Lonnie Walker, Joey Ingles, Jeff Teague, Al Horford, Jay Crowder, TBJ, Bielitsa, Green Flood of Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors. There is Taurine Prince for Brooklyn, And Devin Vassell, green flood rookie for the Spurs. Complete players of Big Ben Simmons. Franchise features a D Rose for the Pistons. Great expectations of Obi for the Knicks. Cassius Stanley for the Pacers. Ramsey for the Kings. Nawara for the Bucks. Maladone for the Thunder. Malachi for the Raps. RJ Hampton for the Nuggets. Poku for the Thunder. Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. Vassell for the Spurs. And Obi Toppin for the New York Knickerbockers. Closing out our second hanger box. As mentioned, this is our third break of 4 today. We have 2 blasters and 5 fat packs of Donruss basketball coming up next, scheduled for 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. As always, all unsold unpaids will be in the Discord right before we go live. And then we will be back on Friday with some more eBay breaks. We have 4 listed for Friday. Donruss basketball, hoops basketball, and optic football. And I may, depending on packages, I'll be looking at the tracking like a hawk. I should have my first Prism NBA shipment coming in on Friday, so I may add a 5th break to that and do some Prism hangers. If not, we definitely have some listed for Monday, and I believe we should be breaking Prism NBA all of next week, along with Donruss and Hoops. And also Prism Soccer, EPL, for you soccer freaks like me. Also, make sure you check out the channel tomorrow night. No eBay breaks, but I will be breaking at least 1 box of Prism NBA first off the line. So if you want to see that broken personal break, check it out on the channel. All right. Hanger number 3. Let's see if this one that didn't want to stand up straight has something good in it. We have Valanciunas, Josh Jackson, Jordan Clarkson, Clay, Seth, Dylan Brooks, Christian Wood, PJ Washington, LMA. There is John Wall, Joker, Davis Bertans, Otto Porter Jr., Bob Covington, James Harden, Kemba, Jarrett Culver. There is Sabonis, Dougie McBuckets, Miles Turner, Mike Conley, Paul Millsap, Marc Gasol, Derek Jones Jr. There's Hernan Gomez, Andre Drummond, Melo, KCP, Chris Dunn, Nerlens Noel, John Morant, second year, 4 degrees. There is Landry Shamet, Bogey, Buddy Hield, Green. We have Gary Harris for the Nuggets, Jordan Poole for the Warriors, and Obi Toppin, green flood rookie card for the New York Knickerbockers. Nice one for the Knicks. Then we have Power in the Paint, Steven Adams for the Thunder. Complete players, Ja for the Grizz, and Mr. Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Rookies, we have Nick Richards for the Hornets, Trey Jones for the Spurs, Oturu for the Clips, Jaden McDaniels for the T-Wolves. There is Caleb Martin for the Hornets, Precious for the Heat, Cole Anthony for the Magic, Halliburton for the Kings, Okuru for the Cavs, and James Wiseman for the Warriors. Closing out our third hanger box. Let us see number 4. Michael Bridges, Darius Garland, Bam Adebayo, JoJo, Dame Dalla, Shake Milton, Jackson Hayes, Valanciunas, Josh Jackson, John Wall, Joker, Bertans, Otto Porter Jr., Bob Covington, James Harden, Kemba, Jarrett Culver. There is Sabonis, Andre Drummond, Fournier, Hachimura, KPJ, Rudy Gobert, Eric Bledsoe, Donnie, Chris Middleton. There is Kyle Lowry, B.I., D-Book, Zach LaVine, BC, Tristan, Montrez, Jason Tatum, Green Flood of Blake Griffin for the Pistons, Drummond for the Cavs, and complete players, Green Flood, Steph Curry for the Warriors. There's a franchise features of Braun for the Lake Show. Great Expectations, Josh Green for the Mavs. Power in the Paint of JoJo for the Sixers. There is Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. Nesmith for the Celts. Killian for the Pistons. The Paw for the Bulls. Winston for the Wiz. Nick Richards for the Hornets. Trey Jones for the Spurs. Oturu for the Clips. Jaden McDaniels again for the T-Wolves. And Caleb Martin for the Hornets. Closing out our fourth Hang Box. All right. Fifth and final Hang Box. We have Anthony Simons, Scary Terry, Vooch, Eric Gordon, Devontae Graham, Cody Zell, DSJ, JJ Redick. There is Marcus Smart, Ennis Cantor. There is OG, Fred VanVleet, Pascal, Gordon, Porter, Sekou. There is Tobias Harris, Jonathan Isaac, Jordan Poole, Luke Kennard, RJB, Joe Harris, Larry Markkinen, Kawhi, Giannis. Then we have Wendell Carter Jr., Jared Allen, Lonnie Walker, Joey Ingles, Jeff Teague, Al Horford, Jay Crowder, TBJ, Bielitsa, and Green Flood, Steph Curry for the Warriors, Joe Harris for Brooklyn, and Anthony Edwards. Green Flood for the T-Wolves. Congrats, Minnesota. Nice card. Franchise features of Kawhi for the Clips. Great expectations of Poku for the Thunder. Power in the paint of Vooch for the Magics. Ant-Man base for the T-Wolves. Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets. Elijah Hughes for the Jazz. Woodward for the Kings. Carey for the Hornets. Azubik for the Jazz. Denny for the Wiz. Okongwu for the Hawks. Riller for the Hornets. And Ellaby for the Blaze. To close it out, I am going to put together a quick little hit recap for you guys with some of our bigger hits from the break. All right, some of our bigger hits from the break. We got second year of Ja for the Grizz, complete players Ja for the Grizz and Lulu for the Mavs, franchise features of Brown for the Lake Show, great expectations Obi for the Knicks, Halliburton for the Kings, and Wiseman for the Warriors. Bigger base rooks, we got the Ant-Man for the T-Wolves, Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets, Denny for the Wiz, Okongwu for the Hawks, McDaniels twice for the T-Wolves, Precious for the Heat, Cole Anthony for the Magic, Halliburton for the Kings, Okuru for the Cavs, Wiseman for the Warriors, Bane for the Grizz, Quick for the Knicks, Sadiq Bey twice for the Pistons, Nesmith twice for the Celts, Killian twice for the Pistons, The Paw twice for the Bulls, Noir for the Bucks, Maladone for the Thunder, RJ Hampton for the Nuggets, Vassell for the Spurs, and Obi for the Knicks. We also got Green Flood complete players of Steph for the Warriors, along with the base Green Flood of Steph for Golden State. And our Green Flood rooks, we got Vassell for the Spurs, Obi Toppin for the Knicks, and Anthony Edwards for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That is going to do it for the break. We'll be back on in 5 minutes with our last break of the night, Donruss Blasters and Fat Packs. And I will make those unsold, unpaid for teams available to you guys on Discord in 3. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, peace and love all.